Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. In today's session, we are going to do Tadasana, urdhva, Hastasana, Tadasana, Samasthithi, and then Tadasana, Gomukhasana, Tadasana, Pachima, Namaskarasana, and then followed by that we will do Surya Namaskar, and then we will do Utthita, Parsvakonasana. We are going to do without a block today, and then Ardha Chandrasana or a half moon pose. And then Utthita Trikonasana, that is triangle pose. Prasarita Padottanasana. And then Uttanasana, again only with the block we will do it. And then Adhomukha Savangasana, only with the block. Followed by that we will do Salamba Sarvangasana, Vaparita Karani, Halasana, and Setubandha Sarvangasana. And then Adhomukha Paschimottonasana. Followed by that we will do the twist, and then we'll do Supta Badhakonasana and Supta Virasana. Of course, followed by we will end this session with alternate nostril breathe in, breathe out, and meditation. Again, if this is your first time, I strongly encourage you to watch my before you begin video. If not, let's get started. Alright, let's start with our warm up. Hands to the sky, back bend, come back straight, shift to the right, come back straight, shift to the left, come back straight, forward pull, turn to the right, come back straight, turn to the left, come back straight, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one, Tadasana, Gomukhasana, hands to the sky, back bend, come back straight, fold your right hand, touch your spine, use your left hand for aligning your right elbow, and then bring your left hand to the back, push your chest, and then if you made a hook with your fingers in the back, pull it. Alright, release it. Bring your left hand up and right hand up. Now fold your left hand and then touch your spine, and then bring your right hand to the back. If you made a hook with your fingers, pull it. Push your chest and release it. Bring your right hand up left hand up, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one, Tadasana, Pachima, Namaskarasana. Alright, so join your fingers in the back. Before that, keep your feet together, almost closer together. Join your fingers above the hip and then push it up. Like your hands to the heart. Keep it in the back. And push your chest. Stay straight. Slowly release it. And then that's it. Next one. Let's keep your hands at the hip. Let's rotate your neck. So right ear should be touching the right shoulder, and then take it back, and then left ear should be touching the left shoulder, and then when you come to the front, your chin should be touching your chest, and then come back. So let's do it 2 more times. Half circle breathe in, half circle breathe out. Let's do it. Alright, once you're done, do it in the opposite direction, that is anti-clockwise rotation. Let's do it. Alright. Once you've done that, again keep your hands at the hip. Let's rotate your hip clockwise direction 3 times and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright. Once you're done, place your palm on your kneecap. Again, rotate your knee clockwise direction 3 times and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright. Once you're done, come back. Next, let's lift your right leg, point your toes up and point it down towards the ground, and then again point your toes up and down. One more time, point it up and down. Alright. With the same right leg, make a small circle with using your big toe. Only your foot should be moving. Clockwise direction 3 times and anti-clockwise direction 3 circles. Alright, once you're done, move the entire leg clockwise direction 3 times and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright, once you have done that, same thing, let's do it with the left leg. Lift your left leg and then point your toes up and down, point it up and down. One more time, up and down. Alright, 3 small circles with your big toe. and then anti-clockwise direction, 3 small circles, and then use the entire leg, move the entire leg clockwise direction 3 times and anti-clockwise direction 3 times. Alright. Next, keep your legs closer as much as possible, and then lift your heel, and then bring your hands to the shoulder height, and then slowly sit halfway through, and then raise your hands, make sure your hands are at the shoulder height, and then slowly get up. Drop your hands, drop your heels. Next one, again lift your heels, bring your hands to the shoulder height. Now go down. As you sit down, make sure your knees maintain the same width. Alright, and then sit on the heel. Once you sit, bring both the hands to the heart, and then rotate your wrist until your pinky finger touches your tummy, and then rotate until your fingers point to your tummy. Do it 2 more times. Alright, once you're done, bring both the hands to the shoulder height, and then slowly get up. Drop your heels, drop your hands. Alright, let's move into Surya Namaskar. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Second set, a little bit faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands hands to the heart, hands to the side. Third set, a little bit faster. Hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. On the other side, hands to the heart, hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, left leg back, right leg back, hands to the hip, hands to the sky, hands to the ground, plank, vinyasa, forward pull, calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright. First one, Utthita, Parsvakonasana. We are not going to use the block. We will try without block in this. Alright. Let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. And then bring your right leg to the front. Bring it until right knee down is perpendicular from the ground. And then hands to the sky. Warrior one. And warrior two. Now lower your right hand on the right side of the right foot on the ground. Place your palm completely. And then bring your left hand touching your left ear to the front. Once you bring it, turn your head and look at the sky above your left shoulder. Alright, come back. Warrior one. Hands to the ground. Plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright, next one, same thing on the left side. Let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. Now bring your left leg to the front. Make sure your left knee down is perpendicular from the ground, and then hands to the sky, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now lower your left palm on the left side of the left foot and then on the ground, and then bring your right hand touching your right ear to the front, and then turn your head, look at your sky above your right shoulder. Alright, come back. Warrior 1 and hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright, next one we are going to do Ardha Chandrasana or a half moon pose. Let's keep the block on the front and center, and then we will get in alignment. Alright, let's get ready. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. Bring your right leg to the front. Alright. And then hands to the sky, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now straighten up your right knee and bring your left leg closer. Make sure your right leg is straight, and then bend using your right side of the hip. Place your palm on the block, right palm on the block, and then lift your left leg and turn your head, look at the left fingers. Make sure both the knees are straight. Alright, come back. Push your left leg as you need. Bend your right knee, warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright, same thing on the left side. Let's do it. Okay. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. Alright, bring your left leg to the front. Alright, once you bring it, hands to the sky, warrior one, and warrior two. Now, straighten up your left knee, bring your right leg closer. So now you're going to bend using your left side of the hip and then place your left hand on the block and then lift your right leg, keep both the knees straight, raise your right hand to the sky and then turn your head, look at the right fingers. Alright, come back. Bend your left knee, warrior two, and warrior one. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, next one we will do Utthita Trikonasana triangle pose. So let's do it. We'll use the block and then we'll grab it when we need it. Hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, plank, go to down dog. Then bring your right leg to the front. Once you bring it, grab the block, keep it on the right side of the right foot, starting from right heel. Alright, hands to the sky, warrior one, and warrior two. Now, straighten up your right knee. Now you're going to bend using your right side of the hip, lower the right hand, touch it on the block, make sure both the knees are stretched and then turn your head, look at your left hand. Come back. Bend your right knee, warrior two, and warrior one. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift, forward pull, hands to the sky, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Alright, let's do the next one on the same thing on the left side. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the sky, back bend, forward pull, plank, go to down dog, bring your left leg to the front. Alright, once you bring it, grab the block, keep it on the left side of the left foot, starting from your left heel. Alright, hands to the sky, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now, straighten up your left knee. Now, bend using left side of the hip, lower your left hand, touch the block and bring your right hand to the sky and then turn your head, look at your right hand. Come back. Bend your left knee, warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Next one, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Keep the block on the left side. We'll grab it and keep it at the right place later. And then let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. And then bring your right leg to the front. And then hands to the sky, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Now straighten up your right knee. Turn both the feet to the left side. Stretch your feet if you need to. Bring both the hands to the hip. And then slowly bend forward. And then bring your hands to the ground. Now grab the block. Keep it between the hands. When you are ready, bend your elbow and then place your top of your head. Alright, lift your head from the block and then crawl your hands back to your hip. Straighten up your back. If you stretch to your feet, bring it a little bit closer as you need. And then stretch your hand front and the back. And then turn your right feet to the front. Bend your right knee, warrior 2. And warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Now let's take the block and keep it on the right side. We'll do our last core pose. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Plank. Go to down dog. Then bring your left leg to the front. Alright. Once you bring it, hands to the sky, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Now straighten up your left knee. Turn both the feet to the right side. Stretch your feet as you need, and then bring your hands to the hip. Slowly bend forward and then bring your hands to the ground. Once you bring it, grab the block, keep it between the hands, and then bend only your elbow and then place your top of your head on the block. Alright, lift your head, crawl your hands back to the hip, and then straighten up your back slowly. Now stretch your hand front and back, and then if you stretch your feet, bring it closer as you need, and then turn your left feet to the front, bend your left knee, warrior 2 and warrior 1. Hands to the ground, plank. Vinyasa. Forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. Next one is Uttanasana. So we are going to keep the block on the front. Only the block, not the pillow, this time. And then we'll try to bring our top of our head and place it on the block after coming to forward fold. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. Alright, once you come to forward pull, first you're gonna keep both the hands on the palms on the ground, and then place your top of your head on the block, and then try to straighten up your knees as much as possible. Alright. Come back to normal forward pull. Calf lift. Forward pull. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Next one, we are going to do Adhomukha Savangasana. Again, keep the block only. After coming to forward pull, we are going to place our between your forehead and the top of your head, that corner we are going to place it there, and then stretch our hand. Alright, let's do it. Hands to the sky. Back bend. Forward pull. plank. Once you come to plank, go to down dog, normal down dog, and then now place your head on the block, that is the corner of the block, the front forehead and the top of the head. Place it on the block, stretch your hand on both the sides, and then try to bring your feet closer to the head, but also keep your feet as much as possible flat on the ground. Push your butt up. Keep the knee stretched. Alright, come back to normal down dog. Forward fold. Calf lift. Forward fold. Hands to the sky. Hands to the heart. Hands to the side. Alright. We'll do Salamba, Sarvangasana, Vaparita, Karani and Halasana. So let's lay down on the mat. Alright, place your back flat on the mat. Once you are ready, your back is flat on the mat, both the legs are folded, knees are facing the sky, both the hands are stretched on the side of the hip, palm facing down. When you are ready, push with your palm, crawl your hip and then stretch your leg, and then have a grip on your hip and then straighten up your leg or bring it perpendicular from the ground. Once you bring it and steady, push your hip a little bit higher. So now you are holding side of the body, not your hip. Alright, fold your knees, take the weight off, have a grip on your hip, slowly place it down. Alright, next one, Viparita Karani. So the same thing almost we are going to do, but place the block under the butt. Alright, once you place it, again your knees are facing the sky, your hands are stretched on the side of the hip, and then lift and stretch your leg, and then bring your hip down perpendicular from the ground. So your feet are facing the sky. Alright, fold your knees, take the weight off, bring your feet down, and then remove the block. Next one, Halasana. So again your back is flat on the ground, no block, only your knees are facing the sky, and then your both the hands are stretched on the side of the hip. When you are ready, push with your palm, lift your hip, and then bring your big toe above your head, rest it on a sofa chair, and then bring one hand at a time, fold it above the head at the elbow, and then stretch your knees. Alright, come back. So stretch one hand at a time, and then have a grip on your hip, slowly place it down. Alright, next one I'm going to do Setubandha Sarvangasana. I'm going to do it on the bench or sofa. So take the block, keep it there on the ground, and then lay down on the sofa. Make sure above your hip is completely pushed out, that is your elbow is on the edge of the sofa or bench, and then stretch your hand and then bend forward, and then place your block or place your top of your head on the block, and then stretch your hand on the side of the body. next one we'll do Adhomukha Paschimottonasana. Yeah. So how do we do that? So either you can sit on the edge of the chair or edge of the sofa, wherever, but only your butt is sitting on that edge. You are stretching on your leg, both the legs, and then your heel is touching the ground and the toes are pointing to the sky. So now all you are going to do is you are going to reach and touch your big toe without lift or bending your knees. Alright, let's do it. Push your shoulder. Alright. Come back. Next, we will lay down on the sit on the mat. We'll do the twist and then we'll go to cool down poses. Alright, so you are sitting on the mat, both the legs are stretched again. Whatever we did on that Adhomukha Paschimottonasana, the same thing, but we are sitting flat and doing it. So this one is Supta Badhakonasana. Sorry, this is not Supta Badhakonasana. So we are going to do the twist. So, so bring your right leg, hug it to the body. Basically keep your back straight. And then take your left palm, lift it and place it at the back, closer to your hip, the fingers facing the left side, and then bring your right elbow on the left side of the right knee and push until both the shoulders come to the left side. Your left leg is still facing the front, knees are stretched, left knee is stretched, and the left toe is pointing the sky. Alright, come back. Stretch your right leg and then fold your left leg and then hug your left leg to the chest. Basically keep your chest back straight, and then take your right hand, place it on the back side closer to the hip, and then right fingers are pointing to the right side. So now, and then take your left elbow, place it on the right side of the left knee and push and bring both the shoulders to the right side. Alright, come back. Alright. Next one we are going to do Supta Badhakonasana. So let's set up the block and the pillow for your shoulder blades on the mat. Alright. Once you set up both, let's sit on the mat and then bring your feet together facing each other. Once you have it, place your back on the mat and then your shoulder blade is resting on the pillow, and then your back of your head is resting on the block. Now bring your heel, both the feet closer to the hip, and then stretch your hands on the side of the hip, palm facing down. Now push your knees closer to the ground as much as possible, whatever you can do. That's fine. Alright, come back. Alright, now let's stand on our knees. We are going to do Supta Virasana. So stand on your knees. Make sure your knees are shoulder width, and then when you stand on your knees, widen up your feet a little bit on the sidewise, and then place your butt between the heel on the ground. Yeah, once you place it down completely on the ground, and then insert your hand on your ankle, and then place your elbow first on the ground, and then place your back on the back and on the mat. Now again your shoulder blade is resting on the pillow and your back of your head is resting on the block. Both hands are stretched, palm facing down. Stay there. Alright. Again, insert your hand on the ankle, both the sides, and press with your elbow, lift your body, and then come back and sit on the mat. Alright, now you're going to sit on the block, and then we'll go to alternate nostril breathe in, breathe out, and meditation after that. Alright. So sit cross-legged and then put one of the feet on the other side thigh, but both the knees should be touching the ground. Back should be straight up, that is spine should be straight up, and your neck is also aligned. Now when you are ready, take a deep breath and then start your alternate nostril breathe in, breathe out. So use your thumb and the pinky finger to block one side of the nostril, breathe in and then slowly breathe in and then slowly breathe out through the other side and then blocking this side, and then do this breathe in, breathe out very slowly. Alright, let's begin. Alright, if you've done that, let's come out of it. Breathe out through left nostril and finish it. And then let's go to meditation. So bring both the heels to the center of the body and place your left heel first and then right heel, and then both the knees are again stretched. Form a mudra with your finger like a ring, and then when you're ready, let's get started. Again, breathe in, breathe out, focus in one place, and then let's get ready. Let's begin. Let's come out of it. Let's chant Om. Rub your palm. Rub it on your face and eyes. That's it. That's it for today.